And hello everybody, this is Lena here, and welcome back to another video. This video today is going to be a little bit of a different one, and as you guys can see, I finally got my gamer chair. So, you got a chair, I don't need to use the bed anymore, but, that's not the point of the video. I went out shopping for the first time for the apartment last night, and we got a bunch of food, but I also got this. The brand new structure deck for the Blue Eyes White Dragon, the Blue Eyes White Destiny. What I'm going to be doing for today's video is I'm going to be opening it up and we'll see what kind of cards we get in there. I kind of already forgot what we got in there, so I guess you guys will see some genuine reaction towards this weird little opening. And then I think I'll go ahead and upgrade my Blue Eyes deck with it. See what I can make. Hopefully it'll be somewhat of a different type of video, because normally what I see is people would try to make a full-on deck with at least 3 copies. With 3 copies of these. So I do remember that when you do open up this bad boy, you usually get like a secret rare card of whatever card that comes with the extra deck. So hopefully I'm able to get at least like the 3 staples for the secret rares, but I highly doubt that will be the case. Or at least like a continuous spell that I might use only like 1 copy of in a deck. Here's my main Blue Eyes deck. I keep it into a blue box, shocker. And if you guys want to see my current deck list, I can actually just show it to you guys right now. So let me go ahead and get things ready here. What's your matter, huh? What you crying at me for, huh? I'm trying to record a video, you little guy. What's wrong, Natsumi? You don't know. Come here. Come here. I'm Bama. What's the matter, Natsumi? Okay, there you go. So here we are with with my current deck list. So basically, so starting off the monsters here, I'm running 1 copy of Blue Eyes Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon, 3 copies of Blue Eyes, 1 copy with the Maiden Eyes of Blue, 2 Abyss, 2 Spirits, and I also got the old structure deck for the Blue Eyes deck, and I had an idea when it comes to Heretic. We got 2 copies of the White Stone of Ancients, 1 Red Eyes Metal Dragon, 3 the White Stone of Ancients, 2 Dictators of D, 1 Rider of the Stormwinds. But then I found this card. I thought this card was pretty cool. I didn't even know that like Kaiba actually used it until I watched I forgot if it was either the movie or the anime, and I thought that was pretty cool. And from opening up packs and stuff, I was only able to get 1 Blue Eyes Jet Dragon, but it turns out that a lot of people only prefers to use 2 or 1. So for the spells, we have Chaos Form, 2 Silvers of Cry, 1 Melody of the Awakening Dragon. I was only able to have 1 copy of it. Cards of Consonance, Ultimate Fusion, Monster Reborn, Vision with the Eyes of Blue, which I actually like this card. This card is actually pretty good. And unfortunately, I only have 1 copy of Bingo Machine Go. And I think I run 2 Polymerizations, 2 Trade-ins, 1 White Elephant's Gift, and 2 Dragon Shrine. So and then for the extra deck here, once I go ahead and get that set up, and for the extra deck here, we have 1 copy of Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. We got 1 Twin Burst Dragon, 1 Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon, 1 Spirit Dragon, 3 copies of Azure Eyes, 1 copy of Nightmare Phoenix. What the hell is his name? We got 1 number 38, and then of course the Dragon Link, Heretic Seal of the Heavenly Spheres. So for the extra deck, it's a bit of a budget deck, honestly, because I do like to special summon just so I can combo off, so which is why I have like 3 copies of these. But now with the extra deck, I might limit this to 1, because I do have an idea to where I could potentially use some more Link monsters into this deck. Like for an example, like the Charmers, I might use the Light Charmer in this deck, and then that way if somebody uses like, let's say, Effective Veiler, I can go ahead and special summon that onto my side of the field and potentially use that for a synchro summon. But yeah, so now you guys get to see the full deck list here. It's a bit of a budget Blue Eyes, honestly, but for the strategy for this deck, I obviously this when I crafted this deck. Oh, oh, oh. I guess Natsumi's my I guess Natsumi's in the deck somehow. I don't know how she did it, but she's in my Blue Eyes deck. She's the red. All right, so we got Rescue Cat here. So basically, with the gimmick of this deck, it's mainly focused to either bring out Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon or at least bring out Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon with Blue Eyes a bit or with the Abyss Dragon to I think what I'm supposed to do with that card. I think what I would do is I would get that card into the graveyard and I'll probably use Monster Reborn. I know it's a very specific way to bring out that card, but that's my best option to go ahead and bring out Blue Eyes Chaos Max. So I rarely get to see Blue Eyes Chaos Max when I use this deck, unfortunately. But or I could also use the Red Eyes card here to also bring back Abyss from my graveyard. And and then for the extra deck, Azure Eyes is just a special summon dragon monsters from my graveyard. So that also helps me out with the Abyss strategy. And then just for Blue Eyes, we have Silver Cry, and we have Silver Cry, and of course the Red Eyes monster and the Link monster, or I mean Synchro monster, to bring out Blue Eyes from the graveyard back to the field because I have a lot of cards such as White Elephant's Gift and Trade In to discard the Blue Eyes into the graveyard along with Dragon Shrine. And so I'm gonna basically I'll be milling out Blue Eyes White Dragon and just reviving Blue Eyes White Dragon just so I can go ahead and fusion into my fusion monsters up there. But yeah, so that's the deck list, and we're gonna see if if 3 copies of Blue Eyes White Destiny will upgrade all of this. So let's go ahead and get into the opening here, and then we'll go ahead and make the new deck list. So here we are. I just opened up the structure decks, and I already spoiled myself on what this one is. For the 3 secret rares that we are getting from the cards for the structure deck. So, starting up with number 1, the new Maiden of White, which is pretty damn good. I actually kind of like that. We got the Maiden of White, which is the starter for this deck. You can send this card from your hand or field to the graveyard. Place 1 True Lay from your hand, deck, or graveyard face up in your spell or trap card zone. If you special summon Blue Eyes White Dragon while this card is in your graveyard, except during the damage step, you can special summon this card. When a card or effect is activated that targets this card on the field, or when this card is targeted for an attack, quick effect, you can special summon 1 Blue Eyes White Dragon or 1 level 1 Light Tuner from your graveyard. You can use each effect of Maiden of White once per turn. So cool. So she's basically she's also a tuner, by the way. So basically she helps you out with the Synchro monsters. That's cool. And so for the second card is, oh, well, that's fucking beautiful. We got the boss monster as the secret rare. That is honestly sick. That is fucking sick. All right, that's honestly cool. And we got another Maiden of White, dude. That is perfect. Oh my god, we got like 2 secret rares of Maiden of White. That is pretty sick. And then I can just go ahead and go on Amazon and just buy the other one because I'm a cheap bastard. That's fucking sick, dude. That is honestly awesome. That is really good luck. That is pretty sick. Alright, so now let's go ahead and open up these packs here. I'm going to have to do this one-handed. So, right off the bat, I forgot that in this deck here, the Blue Eyes has gotten an Xyz card other than the Link monster. Now this faces a question. Konami, please give Dark Magician a Link 1 as well, or at least a Link 2. That would be quite sick. Alright, so for this deck here, so we got Indigo Eye Silver Dragon. Cannot attack directly unless this card is normal summoned as a normal monster as material. You can only use each of the following effects of Indigo Eye Silver Dragon once per turn. If this card is a Xyz summon, he can negate the effects of all face-up cards your opponent currently controls. You can detach 1 material from this card, target 1 normal monster in your graveyard or banishment. You can special summon it. If you do, it gains 1,000 attack. So if someone were to try to kill the Blue Eyes strategy, you can use this card to bring back a Blue Eyes from the banish zone. That's pretty cool. And now the main card here, Spirit with the Eyes of Blue. a Link 1 Dragon Link monster. 1 level 4 or lower dragon or spellcaster monster. You cannot switch to summon monsters except dragon monsters. You only use each of the following effects of spirit odds of blue once per turn. If this link summoned, you can take 1 mausoleum of white from your deck and either add it to your hand or send it to the graveyard. You can tribute this card, special summon 1 Blue Eyes monster from your hand or graveyard, but if you special summon an effect monster from your graveyard by this effect, it cannot attack and its effects are negated. That's pretty good. I actually kind of like that. So that is all you get for the extra deck from what it looks like. So you only get 2 cards. Not a giant upgrade to my extra deck, and since I'm also going to be looking into my closet here for the Light Charmer. Not really too much of a big upgrade for my Blue Eyes deck, honestly, which is a little disappointing, but that's fine. So for the main deck, we got... Oh, wait, hold on. I'm going to have to do some sorting out here, so give me 1 second, chat. So already here, so basically, I'm going to put my phone here on my legs, or in between my legs. So for this deck, so with 3 copies of the structure deck, you can get 3 Blue Eyes Abyss Dragons, 3 Blue Eyes Jet Dragons, 3 Blue Eyes Alternative Whites, and for the Blue Eyes cards, you get 3 different arts of Blue Eyes, which is pretty interesting. That's pretty cool. And then we got the new Neo Kaiser Seahorse. So I'm gonna go ahead and read its effect here. So it's a Dragon Tuner. It's an upgrade for Kaiser Seahorse. If you control Blue Eyes Red Dragon, you can special summon this card from your hand. Target 1 Light Tuner you control increase or decrease its level by 1. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can send 1 Blue Eyes monster or 1 monster that mentions Blue Eyes Red Dragon from your deck or graveyard, except Neo Kaiser Seahorse. You can use each effect of Neo Kaiser Seahorse once per turn. So that's pretty cool, honestly. That is pretty sick. So that card is actually pretty cool. So we're going to put the cards right here. And then also we got the Maiden of White card. You can get 3 copies of these if you buy the 3 copies of the structure deck. We already read her effect, and she's obviously she is like your go-to starter for the synchro summons. So you get 3. You can also get 3 Blue Eyes of Spirit of Whites. And here's something that I found interesting. So you can get 3 copies of Chaos Max Dragon along with another card known as Blue Eyes Chaos Dragon. I like how saturated the Ritual card is. The blue color in this card is a lot more saturated than what I'm used to seeing. So I might add this card to the actual deck here, just because of the color saturation. Like it's just pretty to my eyes, honestly, because I do like the color blue. If you guys don't know, blue is my favorite color. It doesn't matter what kind of shade of blue. And just seeing these like heavy saturated like Ritual card here, actually it's a little bit of an eye candy for me. So of course you can get the old school tuners. So you get 3 of Whitestone of Ancients, and you can also get 3 of Whitestone of Ancients. And also, this is like the main Blue Eye starter. For a lot of people with the Sage of Eyes of Blue, I did not realize this guy is basically the starter, so I am a bit of a noob. I mainly play Dark Magicians. I don't really play too much Blue Eyes, but it is fun to play Blue Eyes once in a while. Now, for the rest of the monsters is quite insane. I forget the amount of hand traps that you get from here, and I'll go ahead and showcase to you guys the hand traps once I go ahead and get set up here. For the hand traps, you get, for the monsters anyway, you get 3 copies of Effect Veiler, 3 Ash Blossoms, and 3 Nibiru. This alone is pretty dang strong. And also that kind of shows that like for these newer extra decks, they're trying to help people get more geared up for the competitive play, since everybody is running these hand traps. And it's going to be a lot more harder for people to run any deck or any like of the older structure decks without that is at least like not modern, like before at least Trap Tricks and Fire King. So that's pretty interesting. That is pretty cool. And of course, for the rest of the Blue Eyes monsters, you can get 3 Master with the Eyes of Blue and 3 Dictator of D, which is pretty good. And so that's the hand traps, and that is the end of the monster category. So now we're gonna have to go through the spells and traps. So for the starting off with the spells, we got Melody of Awakening Dragon. You can get 3 copies of Ultimate Fusions, 3 Chaos Forms. And now this is one of the newer cards. The Wishes for the Eyes of Blue. Oh. Discard 1 card, add 1 level 1 Light Tuner and spell trap card that mentions Blue Eyes White Dragon from your deck to your hand. Except Wishes for the Eyes of Blue. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target 1 Blue Eyes White Dragon you control. Equip 1 Blue Eyes monster from your extra deck with the equip spell that gives it 400 attack. You can use each effect of Wishes Eyes of Blue once per turn. So this is the Searcher, which is pretty cool. That's pretty nice. Then we got another card here that is called Roar of the Blue-Eyed Dragons. Special summon and defense 1 Blue Eyes monster from your deck or graveyard or banishment. If you control no Blue Eyes White Dragon, then you can special summon 1 Blue Eyes White Dragon with this effect, but you cannot special summon from the extra deck for the rest of this turn, except Dragon monsters. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Fusion summon 1 fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand, field, including the Blue Eyes monster that you can use to reward Blue Eyes Dragons one effect once per turn, and only once per turn. So this is basically the polymerization for the deck. I might replace polymerization for this card just because it has 2 essential effects that I could use for this deck, which is pretty cool, honestly. Then we got 3 Called by the Graves, which is absolutely insane. 3 trade-ins, 3 Burst Streams of Destruction, 3 Mausoleums of White, and this is also another new card here, which reads, during your main phase, you can normal summon 1 level Light Tuner in additional to your normal summon / set. You can only gain this effect once per turn. Once per turn, you can target 1 face of monster you control, send 1 normal monster from your hand or deck to the graveyard. If you do, the targeted monster gains attack and defense equal to the level of the monster sent to the graveyard by 100. Until the end of this turn, even if the card leaves the field, you can banish this card from your graveyard, add 1 Burst Stream of Destruction from your deck to your hand. So this field spell is actually pretty cool. It kind of reminds you of the Trap Tricks field spell where you get to additional summon a level 1 tuner. So that's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool field spell. And then for the traps, we got 3 Infinite Impermanence, which is also insane. I actually gotta find it funny that like you get 3 copies of Destined Rivals. I don't know if you guys like actually watched Team Samurai X or C-Reacts. They're actually doing a series where it evolves around Dark Magician and Blue Eyes with the card Destined Rivals. It's the Destined Rivals series. I do recommend checking it out. It's pretty cool. And then for the other trap, we got the Ultimate Creature of Destruction. Target 1 Blue Eyes monster you control this turn. That face of monster is unaffected by card effects except its own. It cannot be destroyed by battle. Also, any monster in battles is destroyed at the end of the damage step. While this card is in your graveyard, you normal or special summon a Blue Eyes White Dragon. You can set this card but banish it when it leaves the field. You can only use this effect of Ultimate Creature of Destruction once per turn. So that's pretty cool. So basically with this card, you can make your monster pretty much like a little bit harder to get destroyed or get rid of on the field. And you can also you can also special summon oh no. Wait. And then you can also recycle this card to use the effect again to protect your monsters from card effects or battle damage. Wait, is it card effects? I know it's by battle damage. Oh, it's unaffected by card effects except its own, and it cannot be destroyed by battle. So yeah, you can protect it from card effects and battle damage. And of course, you can get 3 copies of True Light, the Blue Eyes version of Eternal Soul. And that's basically all the cards that you get out of this deck. And, oh my god. So now, for my favorite part here, I'm going to have to sleeve up all these cards. And I'm going to get into the deck building process. So I will be right back. It took me a while, but I managed to make the deck. Hello, Editor Zom Late Night here. I am in the middle of editing this video here, and I didn't realize I completely forgot when I played the anime. The anime I'm watching in the background is the 7 Deadly Sins, so if you guys get confused about the sudden Meliodas, that's pretty much what's going on in the background. I completely forgot that I was watching that, so sorry about that. And yeah, do not mind my hair. My hair is extremely messy today because
I got woken up and I had to go get my bike, and now I have a way to transport from here to my workplace back to here. So I'm pretty happy about that. And yeah, if you guys made it this far into the video, go ahead and drop a like and also comment down "you're gay," and that way I'll know if you guys actually watch these videos. And these videos do take a little bit of time for me to make because I am new to editing and I am trying to work hard onto that. But other than that, enjoy it. Let's go right back to the video. So, starting off, hold on, I gotta figure this out. You got 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons. So we got the original art, the Blue Eyes that you get from Golden Eldorado, and the tablet, as normal. And then I'm running 2 Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragons. And I'm running 1 of each of the Chaos Rituals. And I am running 3 Maiden of... Maiden of White. And of course I'm running the 2 Secret Rares that we got from the opening. 1 Dictator of D, I only need 1. 2 Neo Kaiser Seahorse, I would run 3, but my deck was a little too beefy. And we got 1 copy of Maiden Eyes of Blue, 1 copy with the Sage of Eyes of Blue, 1 copy of Master of Eyes of Blue, and we got 2 White Stone of Ancients, 1 White Stone of Legend, 1 Blue Eyes Jet Dragon Secret Rare, 1 Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. Crazy that I'm using a Red Eyes card for a Kaiba type deck. 1 Dragon Spirit of White, 2 Blue Eyes Abyss Dragons, and that goes for the monster list. And for the spells, I'm running 1 Dragon Shrine, 1 Mausoleum of White, 1 Vision of Eyes of Blue, 3 Roar of the Blue-Eyed Dragons, 3 Wishes of the Eyes of Blue, 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Bingo Machine Go, unfortunately because I only have 1 copy of that, 1 Burst Stream of Destruction, 1 Ultimate Fusion, 1 Silver's Cry, 1 Chaos Form, crazy, yeah I know, 1 Melody of the Awakening Dragon, 1 Majesty of the White Dragon, and 1 True Light. So that is my deck list for the my brand new and improved Blue Eyes White Dragon deck from the 3 copies of the structure deck and mixing in with my personal cards that I have for the deck. So for the extra deck, we got 2 tokens, 3 copies of the Spirit of Eyes of Blue, 1 Nightmare Phoenix, 1 Heavenly Spheres, and then now that's the Link mashup. So, and then for the fusion side of the extra deck, I am running 1 Blue Eyes Ultimate White Dragon, 1 Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon, and 1 Blue Eyes Twin Burst Drago. So that is the fusion mashup. And then for the synchro side of things, just a quick, actually I'll say the side note after. So we got 1 Blue Eyes Ultimate Spirit Dragon in Secret Rare form that we got, and unfortunately all 3 of the Secret Rares are bent to all hell apparently. Which I guess is fine, it'll fix itself. We got 1 Blue Rare of Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon, 3 copies of Silver Eyes Dragon. So basically, for the Silver Eyes Dragon in the future, I think I'm gonna get rid of 2 of these guys for 1 of the Light Charmer for the Link summons, and then also I'll go ahead and add Zeus in there since for the XC side of things we got 2 monsters, Indigo Silver Eye Dragon and number 38 Hope Barbringer Dragon Titanic Galaxy. And that is the extra deck. And so, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun making this deck. I cannot wait to hand test this out and probably pair it up with another deck of mine. And hopefully I did well for making the deck. And I'll probably once the cards gets into the Master Duel, I'll definitely be testing this out in Master Duel and remaking my Blue Eyes deck and run Havoc with Blue Eyes for a little while and see how that goes. And then yeah, I didn't add any hand traps in there. I don't really use hand traps. I like to stay consistent when it comes to terms of playing. whenever I duel my opponent, I like to get rid of their resources, such as their hand traps and such. That way, once they run out, I can combo freely once I draw the right card, of course. It's a bit of a risky playstyle, but that's what works for me, and it makes the game more fun for me. I don't really like hand traps in the game, as you guys could tell if you guys watch my Master Duel streams. It kind of ruins the fun. It's like, why would you build half of your deck full of like half-assed? Like I feel like when people make the deck, I feel like it's more half-assed if you just fill half of the deck with hand traps, because that's not really using your brain to make a deck. But then again, you could say the same arguments like, well, why did you just throw in a bunch of Blue Eyes monsters and hope that it works? Well, it's called deck compulsion. I gotta make sure everything's balanced. But I feel like I wouldn't be able to run majority of the Blue Eyes cards if I did run hand traps. So I'm thinking I'm good without them. I'd rather play pure decks purely. But if I do add a side deck, I might add hand traps to it. But that's probably just gonna go into my Dark Magician deck, honestly. But yeah, that's the video. That's honestly the structure deck. It's pretty good. I do recommend grabbing this, but I will have to say, do not make a rookie mistake where you get the Legend of White Destiny or whatever it's called, because you have to look for a specific art on the box, which is this one right here, with the Maiden of White and the new Synchro monster, boss monster, on the font. If you just see Blue Eyes White Dragon and the other OG Synchro card, you're buying the wrong extra deck, and then you're going to get disappointed. So if you're specifically looking for the new cards, look for the art style that is specifically like this, and it's called... Oh, hold on. And it's called the Blue Eyes White Destiny. And, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I had a lot of fun making this. I cannot wait to test this deck out, and I'll see you guys later. And if you guys want to see my IRL Dark Magician deck, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll whip out the deck profile for you guys as well. And this is my first Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG deck profile. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. Alright, peace out.